the Freeway Series. We go to the top of the fifth. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a 1-2. And that's outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. The Halos hitless so far in the game. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 2-1.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
That's ball 3. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Right there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Dodgers up by 2, and we're at the top of the fifth. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So digging in, Yoan Moncada. Towards first, sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
O'Hoppe, the lead runner at second. Moncada at first. One gone. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground right side, down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He made him pay for that one, and they lead it. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Zach Neto now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And down on strikes. Well, it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
For the Dodgers, right fielder Michael Conforto.
And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder
James Outman digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And there's a ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. in the air out to center. Moniak coming on. He's got it. 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive.
Pitching change here, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shanuel, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 57.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now, Ha-Seong Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Moniak on the move to the alley. Makes catch, 1 down. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's inside.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you...
Hans Kraus gets the call from the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. On a strike. The pitch. Shot to third. Sends it across to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. He shoots one out to right. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Mickey Moniak. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Joyce. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up
next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch misses way outside. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, base hit, right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Neto over at first with 1 away. And it remains 2-2. Center field. Outman should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Now Trout gets a chance to
For
hit.
the Angels, right fielder Mike Trout.
2 outs. Now move to first. Neto back on a dive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
James Outman getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch is outside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Shotwell steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hesung Kim now at the plate.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And he chases that one. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
Number
And there's a new
43.
pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the
Leadoff for the
DH,
Angels,
Jorge
the
Soler.
designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Outman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Now batting.
Base is empty,
Logan
one away. Here at the
O'Hoppe.
top of the 9th. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. It's through for a hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
2-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley
Now
Jansen.
pitching for the
I think
Angels.
closer has to be one of the
Number
toughest jobs in
74.
baseball, and we see a
Kenley
pretty high
Jansen.
turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Leading off for
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Jansen fires. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie now.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels win the last two to take the 3-game series.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.